Welcome back, everybody. It's a very cold Sunday in Ohio. I knew we were in for it when we were having the 60-degree temperatures. It always seems that if your average temperature in the spring is 60 degrees, what happens here in the great state of Ohio is you'll have 2 weeks where it's above average and you're loving it, 80 degrees, wearing shorts. And then you'll have 2 weeks where it's 20 degrees below what it should be for the day, and you're freezing your butt off because you're used to the 80 degrees. So yesterday the high was 30. Today it's supposed to be 35. The spider says it's 39, but it usually runs a couple of degrees higher. So out came the face mask, the heated gear, new gloves, which are working great, and I'm on a ride. So I think I'm on State Route 328. It goes from Logan, Ohio. We're in the little village of Union Furnace right now, and it's going to take me down to 56. And I think I'm going to head down to Zalaski. It's a hard word for me to say with the Southern Ohio twang in me. Zalaski State Park, and swing by Lake Hope. Yep, there we go, 328. Once we, I don't even know what road it is that takes us into Lake Hope, but I really enjoy riding that road. I don't do it often enough. It runs kind of like this, where we got a creek off to our right and a little hill to the left, but the road's in a little bit better shape, and it has some pretty fast sweepers through there. So hopefully this is going to be the last week of the really cold weather. My son works at a local retail store, and he's doing inventory for other stores. So he's going to be traveling a lot this week. So when he travels, you know, they keep him fairly local, 75 miles, 80 miles or so. But he'll take my car. When he was 16, he found a 93 or 94 Camaro with the little 3.4 liter V6. Had 200,000 miles on it, and I couldn't keep it running right, and it would stall out, and he would always run the thing out of gas, because when it got to a quarter tank it was out of gas, and he just didn't understand that. In the meantime, I had a 94 Chevy Silverado, short bed extended cab, Little 350 in it, put an Edelbrock cam, intake, Flowtech headers, MSD ignition box, coil, B&M electronic shift kit, lowered it 5 inches, and I didn't use it anymore. So I told him, go ahead and sell the Camaro. Whatever he got out of the Camaro, he could give it to me, and I'd give him the truck. So I think he sold the Camaro for $1,200 or something like that. So I gave him sold him the Silverado. So if you're lucky, the thing gets 9 miles per gallon. It's a really fun truck, but does not get good gas mileage at all. So I let him take my car. So Monday, the high or the low, I think it's going to be around 25 for a low, so that's not too bad. I don't have a problem taking the Spider if it's 25 degrees out. Tuesday he'll be back in town, so I'll be in my car. Wednesday, they're saying a low of 12 degrees. I've been in 19 degree weather, and I can barely keep warm enough. So I don't know if I should risk it and just throw on a little extra gear and take the Spider, or if old Pops will be driving the pickup truck to work. Which, 50 miles each way from home to work. So we'll see. We're supposed to get some snow Tuesday, I do believe, or Sunday night. East Coast looks like they might be getting up to a foot of snow. They're only calling for a couple inches around here, but we'll see. Last time they called for a couple inches, we got 6. Actually, they were calling for no more than an inch or so. I took the Spider that day, and we ended up with 6 inches of snow. So needless to say, it was a very fun commute. So whenever they call for a couple inches, that's when we end up with 6, 7, 8 inches. But when they call for 6, 7, 8 inches, we usually get less than an inch. So installed those EBC brake pads on the front of this thing. I took that noise out of the front. The left side was by far worse than the left side was by far worse than the right side. I don't know if I was saying that right or not. Did an oil change yesterday on it. Next oil change, I'll probably make a small video on that. It's not that hard on these. You just need to make sure you use the right tools so you don't round out the 2 drain plugs that it has. The transmission side is a 6mm hex, and the engine side is a Torx 45. So I try to do my own maintenance and all the work, unless it's warranty, and then I have to take it in. I haven't found a shop yet that I don't want to say I trust, but I like completely. Where I picked this up, the sales floor, they're really nice people. When you drop it off for service, you know, they're really easy to talk to, and they're there to look after you and take care of you. But then when you get it back, everything's normal. We didn't see anything. We couldn't get it to duplicate the issue. And it takes you 2 seconds just to look at it and say, well, you know, you didn't do this, and all you gotta do is tap on it, and it makes noise, or you didn't do this, or you didn't even look into this issue, you just said it's normal. So it's a little frustrating. Gramps out driving his F-150. I'll be turning off right up on top of this hill. Hopefully he goes straight. If not, we're gonna have to get around him. No big deal. So one of the issues the F3 Spider has, it's a very weak spring in the rear. So they make an occasional, is what they call it, 2-up shock spring combo. Oh, look at this. They've already treated the roads for Monday night snowstorm. So I'm definitely going to look into getting that shock. This one is with 23,000 miles on it, it's done. You hit any little bump and it just bottoms out to nothing, or if you go over something, starts working that shock, it just aerates and falls apart.